Welcome back again. As in my last video I said that I will do my next video on Arduino tutorial, but today I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna show some very much important things. Those who are Arduino beginners or those who are following my videos, means the Arduino tutorials, they will mostly need those parts. But if you are a professional programmer, then you will know that what are your needs. So let's see what I have today and hope you will like those. I'm gonna show the main thing, that is Arduino Uno board. So this is the main thing where we do everything, and this is the thing where we do all experiments. So for the beginners I will recommend this one, as this one is big and this one is easy to use. And see there are 13 digital pins. Let's see there are 13 digital pins and analog pins 5, and the 5 board and blah blah blah, all the things are same. And there is another version of this, that is Arduino Nano, and some of you will be thinking what is the difference among these. I am saying that there is no difference, only this one is big and this one is small. This one is for some, means after for the beginners, this is for the beginners actually, and some professional people also do the thing that this is the, as you can see there is the IC, this is the main brain, means this is the brain of this Arduino Uno board. Where this board is nothing actually, and the number of this IC is ATmega 328P. I can't show you, so I think you can see it clearly, but you can see some writing there is written ATmega 328P IC. So some professionals do the thing that they buy this IC and make their own Arduino Uno, means easily. So they upload this code and use this. So actually see, this Arduino Nano has some more significant use. So see there are 5 analog pins in Arduino, okay, but in case of Nano, see there are 13 digital pins, and there will be also 13 digital pins, so those are same. But in case of analog pins, there will be 7. Let me show you. See A0, A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7. There are 7 analog pins, so this has some extra uses. So these are the two things, and there are not only this, there are many versions like Arduino Micro, Mega, and Micro, Mini, Pro, like this. So this is okay. Now let me show you these 2 wires. Actually these 2 wires are for uploading the sketch, and this one, as you can see, this is the wire for Arduino Nano for uploading the sketch. And no need to buy this wire extra. When you will buy this kind of boards, you will get it with it. And in case of Uno, the same thing, when you will buy this board, you will get it with it. See, if I do it like this and just connect it with the PC, then we can easily upload the sketch. And after this, let me show some more things that I have. Then I have some jumper wires. Actually these jumper wires are very much important if you are doing any kind of experiments, means using it or doing some experiments, means seeing that it works or not. If it works, then I will do it in real life like this. So these jumpers are also needed to buy for the beginners, so I am recommending this jumper wires for the beginners. So then I also have some things. See, I have these 2 boards. Now some of you will be thinking, what are these 2 boards? There, as you can see, there are 2 relays. Actually these 2 are the relay modules. Suppose in one of my videos you saw that I blinked a LED. Wait, let me show you a LED. See, there are some LEDs. I have more. Let me bring the whole drawer. See, there are some LEDs. I have pretty much LEDs. As you saw in the video, in that video you saw that I showed you this drawer. I pretty much LEDs. In one of my videos you saw, in the basic program video you saw that I blinked a LED in Proteus. If you want to do it in real life, you can also do it easily. Just connect the same thing easily. But you will have to give power supply to the Arduino. But if you want to control the AC lights, means the room lights that you use with this Arduino Uno, then you will definitely need this kind of relay module. So these are also useful. So these are also for beginners. You can buy this also there. If you search in any online shop, you will get these relay modules, but this one I have made. So after this, as I brought this drawer, let me show what's inside this drawer. Actually in this drawer I have some female header pins, some buzzers to buzz. See, some buzzers. Also I have some variable resistors, and a servo tester. You will need the servo tester. Also some switches. So you can also buy this stuff, but you will need this for the beginners. I will recommend this variable resistance to buy. This you will need for your use, and also this kind of switches. this kind of switches. Remember the thing that I'm recommending for the beginner, those who are following my Arduino tutorial, they can buy these parts, things. So then I have one more interesting thing, that is this brushless motor. Now some of you would not know what is this brushless motor. Actually when it runs, it sounds like a rocket, means not a rocket, like a jet engine. You can search in YouTube, use a brushless motor here, then you will see it mostly sounds like a jet engine, and the speed is more than a normal motor. So I have one more motor. This is called 180 motor, most of you know this. This one is 180 motor, and these two motors will need an ESC to drive. Now some of you don't know what is ESC, and actually this is the ESC. And when I bought this ESC, there was a heat shrink tube, yellow color. It looks somewhat like that, but when I used it for 1 hour continuously, then it gets a little bit hotter. That's why I opened the heat shrink. See, there are 3 pins, and there are also 3 pins, and there is a pin to control it. Now let's come to this. See, I bought this supporter as I recommended this. See, if I want to run this brushless motor, control it manually like this, like the real life fan, then I can easily connect it to the thing supporter and connect the brushless motor with this and give 12 volt power supply. We can easily run it. So this is also a useful thing, and this brushless motor have much speed, and I also have some propellers for this. I have some propellers, let me show you. See, I have some propellers for this brushless motor. These are so big and it runs very fast, and as you can see, it is of 2450 kV, and it is really fast and it gives much air. So you can use it suppose you made a temperature, means digital thermometer with your Arduino Uno. Now if you give in the code that if the temperature goes down, then means comes greater to 30 degree, then the fan will start, and this fan will give you much air. So you can use it for temperature control fan. So it is also useful, and I'll recommend this for the beginners. And for the beginners, you will need one of these brushless motor. There are many kinds of brushless motor that varies to the speed. This one is 2450 kV, so its speed is much. There is also 2600 kV, 2700 kV. But for the beginners, I will recommend 1000 kV. I also have 1000 kV motor. Actually, I have 4 brushless motor, but one is on my table. I will show you that the one brushless motor I use to cool my table, means when I sit on my table to cool me, actually I use this one brushless motor with this propeller. I will show you. So I have 3 of them and 3 ESCs too. So this is done. Now let me show you some gear motors. See, these are 400 RPM DC 12 volt gear motors. If you are making any kind of line follower or something like this, you will definitely need this kind of gear motor. Also, there are some simple gear motors that are called TT gear motor. You can also buy those. So let me show you how does it runs. So this is a 12 volt power supply. You will not understand anything. I just made it for a demo. So we got plus, so the minus. Okay, let's run it. I connected the plus. Minus. As you can see, the motor is running actually, so it has much speed and power too. If you want, then you can see. Let me run it again. Actually, it has much power, so it has less speed but much power. So you can use it when you make line follower robots like this. So after this, I forgot to say you sorry about this 180 motor, and also you can use these motors to make a drone, but I will not recommend this for the beginners, but as there is no use of these motors in Arduino. Oh, forgot, you can also make temperature control fan with this one, but in case of this one, you will also need a ESC, that is brushed ESC. As this brushless motor is brushless. As the first you see, there is a brushless name, means brushless motor. All the way those are all are motor, but it is brushless. So this one also needs a ESC, actually this kind of ESC, but in case of this one, we also need a ESC, because why? When I run it with a normal battery, the wires of the battery and the battery can get damaged, and also the motor can get damaged. The motor will not get damaged, there is 80% compatibility, but the wires will get hot. Let me show you, for example, So let's take this battery again. This is the plus. It can run up to 12 volts also, 7 volts also. So let's give 7 volt. I'm giving 7 volt. Okay. As you can see, it is running actually. See in the inner part. Oh my god! Oh shit! It gets really hotter, but how can I show you? As you are seeing my vid, not in real life, but you didn't test in real life, you will see that the wires really get hotter. So you will really need one ESC for this. That is brushed ESC. I don't have this. Sorry for that. And I have some propellers for this 190 motor. So if you want to make a drone with this, you will need 4 ESCs and this propeller. And you can also make a RC plane with this. I have 4 of these motors. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I have 4 of them, and also some propellers. Let's see. Yes, these are the propellers. I have 4 propellers and 4 180 motors, so I can easily make RC plane or RC drone. So then I have some cordless motors too. Now cordless motors are, if you buy any small drone, then you will see this kind of motors are inside it if you break it. And also I will not recommend this, I am just showing that what are the uses of this. So also I have some propellers for this small motors. See, many these propellers. I can make a drone or anything I want. So these are the things actually. Oh, let me show you the fan, brushless fan that I set it up on my table for cooling me. You can see this is the fan I set it up on my table. This one is 1000 kV, so I used it for cooling my table. So that's for today, and as you can see, these are my stuffs. I have more, I will show it later. So that's for today. I hope you liked it, and thanks. I got much comments and much views on my last video. Thanks for that help, and please keep supporting my channel. That's for today. Goodbye, see you in my next video.